thank Miss Jessica, Sister Jessica Jackson. Please close us out, sister, until we see you again.
Well, thanks again for having me on. And again, I want to give a shout out to our Black media. I mean, you guys are doing a phenomenal job. Demetra K and Donovan, Phil Scott, Tariq Nasheed, y'all bringing it to the people with a righteous perspective that O'Shea Jew Jackson. Again, it doesn't matter if you agree with everything or not. What does somebody say? Respect the effort. Respect the effort. Indeed. Respect the fact that they're trying to do something for us, because I'm going to say this real quick, and I'll close out with this. One of the biggest mistakes that we've made as Black people, I think, is when we started this philosophy of us saying we want a seat at the table. Aim to only want to have a seat at that table.
Wow.
Not knowing that we entitled, that if we sit down at that table, expect to be fed. Ooh. Expect a full meal like everybody else.
Powerful.
Stop coming to the table just to have a seat at the table.
Powerful.
While you watch everybody else wipe the grease from around their mouth because they've been eating.
You talking now. You talking.
Come on. Stop sitting in this room acting like you don't smell the aroma.
Come on now.
Chicken.
Come on now.
Green. You've been eating around here. Come on. But when you get here, all they giving you is what your little low-aim self asked for. That was what? A seat at the table.
That's all you. That's deep.
So now,
that's deep.
In this time that we in right now, what they giving us? A seat at the table.
Come on now.
To come and talk for 2-3 minutes on the news about immigrants, illegal immigrants. That's our seat at the table.
That's our seat at the
table. That we got to be on the news clip. That's the seat at the table. That they put us on a cover of a newspaper that we ain't even asked to be on. Seat at the table.
Wow.
That you be able to say that you had a photo with somebody. Seat at the table. Cut that out. Cut that out. You're supposed to know better than that now. You're supposed to know that if somebody invites you to their table, or if you request to be at their table, you're supposed to know the respect that you're supposed to get up with a full belly like everybody else. And if everybody else, and if ain't nobody ate, then everybody supposed to be invited out to where we're going to go eat at then.
Well said. Well said.
You understand what I'm saying, Vicki Dillard?
Yes, ma'am.
Stop this nonsense. We want to sit at the table. We want more than that. We want to eat just like everybody else. I'm sick of niggas burping in my face. They eat till they burp. Come on.
What we gonna do when we see each other in person?
Girl, first of all, we're going to give each other a big old loving hug because I love you. I love Demetra K. I love Phil Scott. I love Afro Elite. I love Dewan B. I love Red Supreme. I love Jason Black. I love Professor Black Truth. I love them. I love us. I love Street Media TV. I love it. Even though Dana with the data makes me mad, but I love it because she gets the information out there. And and last thing, I want to send a shout out to Detroit.
Come on.
To Detroit.
Come on.
I want to send a shout out to Cynthia and them who we met up in Ohio.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. And then also, since Trump wants to bring up about from Ohio. And I want to say this too, since Trump brought up about the red hats and the red shirts. Let's give credit where credit is due.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a lady in Chicago. Her name is Lorraine Lawrence.
Okay.
And she go by Prosperity though.
Okay.
On the internet.
Oh, okay.
She was the first one that made us these little red shirts that said no more blue, no matter who owned them, stuff like that. And she made them out of her own money, out of her own heart.
Wow.
And she bought them up there. And a matter of fact, I got on the shirt she made first in that clip when I'm saying we coming for them seats.
Come on now.
And I got on that a red t-shirt over my shirt. She was the first one that came with the idea of us wearing shirts. She was the first one who said that no more blue, no matter who. And then I started going, go red, go red. That's where that came from. You see what I'm saying? Just like, yeah. So you got to give credit where credit is due, because supporting somebody else don't take nothing from you. I tell anybody. You know what I'm saying? I tell anybody, where did that Chicago Flip Red come from? It came from Zoe that day, talking to who? Brandon Johnson and Tony Preckwinkle in that meeting where she was talking about her mother's case and said that she was living in Georgia when they flipped Georgia from a red state to a blue state. And if they didn't settle her mother's case, she would flip this red. That's how that phrase started. That's what the phrase started. So let's go back to Miss Tribune.
Come on.
Why you ain't got Zoe face on there?
Come on,
she the one who started Chicago Flip Red.
But every time you keep bringing up this yen,
Alice Yen.
And some of the people said they didn't already emailed it too. The reason I'm bringing it up, I want people to see the complicity with the media, the banking systems, the White House, and the politicians. And why did I bring up the Democrats working secretly behind the scenes against you, Black America? I keep bringing it up because I'm trying to show you it's theater to them, and they secretly working behind the scenes with each other, including some of the Republicans, including the Democrats. Just like when Joy Reid, they were supposed to fire her a long time ago. When they initially fired Joy years ago, guess who came out publicly in support and asking that they not fire her? You ready for this? I've done broadcasts on it. Sean Hannity of Fox News.
Is that right?
This is why I say, when people are not following my work on After Diaspora, when y'all weren't following my stuff, those of you who's missing broad, but I don't know what she talking about. It don't matter. You're supporting everything that I'm saying because it all connects. I was showing you it's a game. Why? He didn't want Joy's black face off of a so-called liberal network because they play off of each other for ratings. You understand?
Yeah.
They all agree for war. They agree with Black folks not getting reparations in America. See, the things that are most important, both sides agree on.
Both sides agree on.
They just playing with you on the other miscellaneous stuff to make you think peripherally there's a difference, so that they'll keep you engaged in a system that they know is illegitimate. So when we say stuff like, what's the purpose?
They know it's illegitimate.
They know it's illegitimate. So when you engage, they can still blame it on the system and about vote, make you think it's still powerful. But when you hear folks like us tell us, no, stay home with the couch and stuff, or force the Democrats to do X, Y, and Z until they say this, they know that the gig is up. And by you disengaging, it's going to expose how the system really works. Because as long as you engage, you'll still lie and be under that hallucination, be hallucinated thinking, I actually had something to do with that.
Yeah.
When you don't like that. So that's why we try to tell you that. So they have to keep that engaged. He's the one that probably asked them not to, and they didn't. He did that years ago. So I'm trying to show y'all, why does Vicki keep bringing up that from the White House that was involved in that local thing related to the LA former city council president, Nuri Martinez, the former Latino that was called on leak, dogging Black folks, calling them monkeys. And she was with the other Latino lawmakers out there dogging. More than the name calling. This is what I was bringing it up. More than the name calling. They were there for redistricting. Community taking over enclaves and Black power. What that was not supposed to be leaked out. Guess who got involved in it? Joe Biden. He sent a statement Biden through his press secretary, Kareem Jean-Pierre, at the time. It was all the way up to the White House. He was trying to get her to sit her butt down because it was going to what? Expose the system.
Yeah.
So he wanted her not to sacrifice all the little sneaky stuff they was doing. Why did Vicki bring up that your Black legislative caucus in California secretly wrote a letter to Gavin Newsom asking for some of y'all's reparation money that was supposed to go for the administrative stuff there? I'm trying to show you how they work behind the scenes. They told you to threaten them, but they didn't tell you that they secretly wrote a letter asking for some of y'all's
Come on. They didn't tell you that.
So when we go off on both sides, like our sister here is known for, like I'm certainly known for, what does it do? It exposes the gig that they're both participating in. And we're not going to let you get off saying Trump is the biggest devil of them all.
No.
But at the end of the day, we're not looking at theatrics. We're looking at your bottom line. See, when you look at the results, see, you'll know a tree by its what?
Fruit.
right? Not what the tree say. The tree can't say, I'm a pear, and we sit up there with all these apples, right? We look at what you're doing.
Fruit it bears.
Producing. And the Democrats have produced prison for you. Democrats have produced tangibles for who? Ukrainians.
Yeah.
Democrats have produced for legal migrants and illegal migrants. Democrats have produced money for Afghans, white Afghans. Democrats have shown to give tangibles to everybody but you.
But you.
So this is, at the end of the day, it's not about who nice or who eat your chicken. And I got this lady that's on the screen now, V's Catering. She does chicken.
Yeah.
So it's not about who can make you the best, biggest fried chicken and attend your fried chicken meetings. And I believe in chicken. I believe in some fried chicken sometimes. I love the crunch, the smell, the taste, the feeling, the joy. I feel like I'm a singing to another dimension. But I'm about to, come on now.
Accept that table. I just accept that table.
I don't need Joe Biden paying for it. That's the only thing. See, I can afford to eat my own chicken. That don't trip me up. You putting on the choir robe, talking about sing Amazing Grace with me. Don't make me do it right now. We don't need that. But y'all, we've been here 2.5 or more than 2.5 hours. I love y'all so much.
Ooh.
Please, sis, one more time, let us know, because people often ask, how can we reach sis? Y'all can tell she like me. I don't be trying to put too much stuff. Look, when you see me, connect me over here. This is how I do my magic. Roll with me on my magic. When I say come to this, when I say buy that, support this, that's how you can support us. Don't be figuring out new ways to send me no email. I'd like to be somebody. If you see people out there doing the work that Sister Jessica is doing, now she just said that I believe, give me the tangible stuff and let me just keep doing my magic. Don't be trying to get one-on-ones. Now, my impact is too big for the one-on-ones like that. It's not possible to do all that all the time. But sis, tell us what you want to do as we ending it for real this time.
I want us to stand up for ourselves. I want us to be black and proud. I want us to remember who we are.
Yes.
Who we are. And that we don't have to be led around by the nose by nobody. We got black power. We got black power. We ain't got to run behind no candidate and with no millions of dollars and all that. What did that get you with Carmella? Even though she ain't black. But she sat up here and had all that money. And it ain't get her no seat for black people. Black people got black power.
Come on now.
We got our brains. We got our brilliance.
Come on.
That's what they want. It ain't about just no labor. Don't you see they bringing people over here to replace labor? They can't replace our brilliance. They can't replace our strength, our mental strength. They can't replace our vision. They can't replace none of that. That's how they get money. They get money with what we do with their film.
That's right.
They get money with what we do with their fashion. They get money with how we play their sports.
That's deep.
Just is way beyond labor. It's us. It's us. Because if it was just about labor, they would have been got rid of us. It's about everything that we bring to America. Everything we bring to that table. Stop walking away with nothing.
Come on now. Come on. With what?
With nothing.
I just want to make sure they heard that.
Sick of this time some Alice Yen can come putting me on a paper that I done told her to keep me off of.
Come on. And y'all, I have to keep bringing this up because I'm trying to show y'all the complicity of the media, Wall Street, all of them. And that's who the Trumps of the world and the other folks of the world are not allowing to be held accountable when we only deal with just the immigration stuff. He knows who it is. Y'all know who it is. And our sister is telling us who it is. And I know I've had my fight with exactly those folks, even in the face of some of y'all mocking me, thinking what difference is she making and who does she think she is? By even trying to take them folks to court and hold them accountable. That's what get me. You know, I had people actually saying that, mocking me when they did find out, who do I think I am?
Who we think we are?
To do this kind of stuff.
Who we think we are? That Alice Yen saying that right now.
Who do she is? And y'all,
I couldn't put her on the Chicago Tribune if I wanted to. Who she thinks she is? That's what she's saying right now. She's saying that right now.
But to serve her purpose, to serve their purpose, to serve the agenda of the higher ups that's telling her, I'm going to say this. And I'm gonna go for real. I've said this before. Kept it a secret for a long time. Yeah, the White House have come against me. Of course, we got receipts for that. Yes. Yeah. Some of the activists. Yes. CNN, MSC, people that called us actually that reached out. We ain't talking about no just. I think no with this real. A few years ago, before Revolt TV did that political debate, They contacted me first.
Mm.
I was being stalked practically by a producer. I'm gonna be honest. They weren't just on my website contact. They was my social. They was doing that, waiting for me to hurry up and get to them to respond. They were going to do a political show, and they wanted me to be the one to do a debate. Very familiar with knew my work better than I knew my work. You hear me? I was taking it to the next level. All of a sudden, silence, crickets. I look up and see they brought on other folks from the alternative Black media that they preferred. And then they followed up with certain people that they had at the Revolt event. They had other folks that we respect, other folks I respect. But the one person that they said F you before they officially started that political debate was who? Vicki Dillard. People have asked Charlemagne, because years ago he quoted me, my name. Like Vicki Dillard said, he was actually interviewing Dr. Umar Johnson and gonna bring me up. And so folks was like, well, why don't you bring her on to the because let me tell y'all something. Y'all something else. You're not hurting me, fool. You think that you're going to give me power in dosage, like you control my life, dummy. Any and everybody against me to try to limit, prevent, frustrate, force, silence, dog, slander me will always lose. I'm on a metaphysical spiritual assignment. Eternal, and you understand that a few years ain't nothing for an immortal.
Right.
You screwing up yourself in this world and the world to come. I ain't missing a beat because I understand my power in seed form, and y'all understand it too, which is why the results that we see in politics and in culture is taking place because it's at our word. They're not quoting and putting our sister on the front of the newspaper for their own agenda if our sister was powerless. And
come on.
So this is what y'all got to understand. So when we say folks from the White House, when we say folks from this place, when we say this one, that, you ought to be seeing what you can do in your power to make sure that you got our back.
Right.
Supporting us, watch this, in tangible ways. I'm saying it. Because at the end of the day, I don't have all this talking. The power and the impact we're having is not because I was just talking. It's the spirit in the talk. It's who's moving. It's whose mindsets are shifting in the talk. And that's what I'm going to say to you now. I love you so much. Thank you all for tuning in.
I love you too.
I look forward to seeing
you,
on 15th. I love you back, sis. Everybody give our sister a big round of applause. Our sister just said, now, Sister Vic, you know that power is way too much for the weaklings. I know that's right, sis. That's well said. I'm so proud of you, Sister Jessica. We got your back. I can't wait to see you when I'm in Chicago again. Look, I'm sitting there talking about the other state I'm going to.
I know.
Those are the top two that I'm doing first. My next one is Chicago and Cali. My contact, we're already going to know who we're going to deal with there, and we got some other details we got to work out, but that's on our list. Because they're not going to play with the reparations folks up there. I got to have my people back out in California's back, baby, because they was 10 toes down and got screwed, and they've been exposing the governor, the Black Legislative Caucus, and everybody else there too. Sometimes y'all got people that's on the ground doing real work,
they doing
moving
work.
legislation. Moving legislation.
They're doing work for legislation.
And reparation to get you tangibles, and we just gonna be sitting up like, yarning, like it's the next thing to do. No, baby, it requires more than that. I love y'all so much. You all are everything to us. We're gonna chop this up. We're gonna put it on other platforms. Sis, thank you so much. We love you. I bow to you. I'm so more than proud of you. Everybody that tuned in, you're the one that makes this happen. Those of you that are engaging, that are loving on us, that are sharing, that show up, that participate, that email, that do this, you are us and we're you. Yes, everybody's giving you love. We're going to be in touch. You already know that. And we can't wait to see you again. Love you, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon.
Love y'all.
We love you. You're everything. Love you, sis.
All right. See you next time.
Yes, man. Soon.
All right. Soon.
Yes.